between. All the returning subscribers, I don't take you for granted. I really appreciate you for taking your time to actually just click on the red button to subscribe and support my art. And for all the new subscribers, yes, feel at home away from home. This is where we get interactive, we socialize and all that. So by now, somebody who has been going through my videos, you know that I'm a pet lover and specifically dog owner, and I love dogs. So as the title depicts, I have compiled several tips that I've observed even with my own dog so that I share with you guys for you to understand doggy language, because dogs don't converse, but they usually have a certain character and a certain personality, and it can be able to communicate to you guys whenever you have issues. So I think, I don't know if I'll start with the signs, the negative signs of the fact that your dog doesn't love you, or we first of all deal with the tips of training. Mine, I've always told you guys, it's an African breed kind of dog, and as much as it's an African type of dog, I train it to be more of like a bougie kind of homestay dog. I want it to be still a security kind of dog, but I do love it when it has like, well, the personality is different. You need to understand the difference of, or the personality of your pet, especially the dogs, because they always differ. They really do differ. Some are defiant and some are cooperative. So mine naturally does the thing by itself. But I noticed something in terms of potty training for a dog. You need it to be so natural, especially the ones which are staying in the house. And the first point is managing and supervising to avoid mistakes. What do I mean like that? A dog that stays inside the house, you need to buy like rough carpets or soft pads for the pet, or just make sure the place is like tough grass, which is fake, for it to always be doing the do or going to pee or poop at one particular point. For mine, I noticed it has a certain, like yesterday's video, if you have watched the previous video, I showed you guys specifically place where Tommy goes to the toilet. It usually goes, as I said last time, pets usually have strong smell and a sense of dominating a certain place. So if it gets to know that is the actual place supposed to be going for pooping or peeing, it will particularly be going that place. So you need to be able to manage that, your dog not to poop all over your house. You need to allocate a place with either tough grass or just a raggedy rag where your dog will be going to the toilet. This looks funny or sounds funny, but you need to reward your pet, guys, after pooping, and don't distract it while it is pooping or peeing. You need to reward it, maybe give it a bone, or actually give it a snack or the favorite meal that your dog loves. You need to reward your dog for toileting, for it to realize that the specific place it has been doing the do is where you want as the owner to stick around. So you make sure you be rewarding. I know it sounds like American kind of thing. It's not common in Africans, but that's what you're supposed to do to your dog. Make sure and say hi when you join. When you join, kindly say hi and where you're watching from. I really appreciate that. So that's what I was saying. You reward your dog for going for toileting in the certain place, because it is going to be so habitual. It will be habitual with the specific place it goes to poop. I wrote so many of them for you guys. Again, most of us, we usually bash the toilet, bash the dog or the cat while it is pooping. Avoid punishing your dog for toileting. let it just finish what it's doing, because in bid of punishing your dog for going to the toilet the wrong place, trust me, it will start doing what it will have anxiety, and it will actually be going to the toilet the wrong places at the wrong time, like it's hiding. You see, when somebody is usually doing like a spontaneous thing and pooping and running away, that is exactly what your dog will be doing, because it will be trying to um, do that thing to just do when you're away and avoid. So avoid actually punishing your dog. This one will be carried by the first point. Be aware of actually the surface preferences. Like I said, Tommy is used to go to the grass, so he has already spotted, and I've already noticed a specific place he usually goes to pee whenever we come out for walks, or whenever I want to walk my dog and just stroll around the compound. Actually, he has a specific grass area, thatched area, like he usually go to do his business. Once I open from the kennel, that's where he goes. So you need to be aware. Does your dog love privacy, or your dog loves doing the do everywhere? Because tell me, wherever he goes, it's a hidden place with thatched thatched grass. And sometimes I tend to notice through house flies that my dog did they do. Because you need to be careful, because not everybody loves dogs, maybe in your area, and they might not like the smell of the poop. So you need to be one of the cleanest. By the dogs are not for heavy light-hearted, or for people who are faint-hearted, because the cleaning of a dog is paramount, and scooping of poop in your compound will be a normal thing. Me, I'm used to picking poop for Tommy, because I love my dog. I like it clean. I like it to be very healthy. So definitely once in a while, especially when I've opened it, because again, in the kennel, like you saw, I've put a lot of sawdust. So you need to know the compound of your kennel, especially if it is stoned or tiled. You need to put, the way I said, rug, that your dog will know specifically some place to go and do the do. So for me, my dog's kennel has a specific corner. I showed you last time. If you've been watching everything about Toby, you would be knowing by now that my dog has specific places where to go to the toilet. And this number 5 cleans, number 5 actually, and number 5 is clean up soiled areas thoroughly. Like the way I was saying, it is just emphasizing on number 4, whereby you need to know the preferences of your dog. So when you clean up thoroughly, what do I mean? If it is a floor that is tiled, you need to be washing, and be very careful with abrasives that you're using. They are not supposed to be conk and strong chemicals, because dogs don't like hard smells. Dogs don't like strong smells, especially things to do with, avoid a lot of citrus kind of abrasives. Avoid lemon, I mean the kind of like chili flavored stuff to wash your place, your dog place. So just do thorough cleaning, maybe sweeping or scooping, and as well which is this word? Am I getting lost of this word? Not it, disinfecting, fumigating. Often fumigate to avoid fleas the kennel. So you should be fumigating oftenly, and that's what's up. Again, if you see your dog is behaving in a certain way, like it's not pooping, it's not being a person, it's not pooping, and at the same time it has weird character, you need to call a vet, because probably your dog has issues with the body. your dog might be having an underlying condition when it comes to digestion. So, like I said, dogs communicate. They do communicate, and you need to be very careful with how your dog behaves for you to get to understand its personality. So they have personalities and they have characters, and if you're keenly to watch your pup, because me, I'm so proud of mine because I'm the one who has brought it up from while it was young, because it was like overthrown by the mother dog wasn't feeding it. So I've been observing my pup from day from the day it came home. I've been observing it, and I know exactly what it likes, exactly how it communicates, exactly how it relates with the humans. And in the previous video, I told you you are the pack. When the dog looks at you, it perceives you like the one of the dogs. I know it sounds funny, but yeah, the dog perceives you as one of their pack. So you need to understand how it stays in your compound. And that is one of the things when it comes to toilet training for a dog. And now we're going to tackle things that you will know that your dog doesn't really love you. And that's why I'm saying you need to be very careful and keen on how you relate with your dog for you to be able to understand its body language. And one of it is while giving treats. Normally, when you give treats to your dog, there's a reaction, excitement, and like mine, I usually pause all the time when he does a lot of pawing on me, showing excited. But as soon as I ever see, or as soon as I see change of behavior, like if I go with some bone or some meat or some snack for Tommy, and he doesn't paw at me, trust me, there's an issue. We are not correlating very well. So you need to understand. That's what I'm saying. You need to understand your character of your dog for you to understand its love language, its body language, and how it communicates to you. If your dog, if you give them the treat, they used to look at your seat carefully, waiting for the snack, and decide to switch their head or not even communicating to you. Know that there's a disconnect between you and your pup. Mm-hmm. Mm. Dogs, like I said, they sleep in parks. So if you have only one dog and it's used to maybe when you need to know that your dog doesn't really love you is when the dog decide, okay, like for me, now I will give example with my own dog. My own dog Tommy loves coming on my lap, and it paws. After pawing, I take heed of what he wants. He literally wants to be lifted up. I lift him up. It's a puppy. I lift him up, and he loves my palm, like he loves my laps. So when I put it on the laps, it knows actually it's massaging thing and attracting thing and all that, and it sleeps. So as soon as Tommy, I try to, he doesn't paw at me, or he doesn't even want to come at my laps, definitely there's a disconnect there. So you need to know how you're reacting with how your dog reacts towards you, because it means that you are having a disconnect with your a human best friend. The other thing is commands. Dogs really listens to commands. Like dogs, how am I supposed to say this? Dogs, when you subject a certain command, responds, that's the word. A dog usually responds to commands. When you try to tell your dog, like me, I try to tell Tommy, sit. Tommy, let's go. Tommy, sit. Tommy, come. If I tell Tommy 2-3 times and he's just looking at me staring, that is a disconnect. That is when you get to know your pup or your dog doesn't love you. It's, in short, it's not responding to your commands. It's not listening. It has chosen to ignore your commands. Just know that your dog is not sitting right with you. And this is so common to many. I know some people know it. Growling. When your dog start growling at you whenever you come, instead of getting excited, it just growls and growls and growls. It means basically it has lost trust. It has lost trust from the owner. You are not, you're not waku. Okay, I was about to speak Swahili. You're not someone they can trust so much. So you will start seeing it growling at you, especially when it's about to, like now Tommy gives me his toys, but if he would in any case I go to approach him and he growls at me with a toy, when a dog gives you toys, totally means they trust you, you're their best friend, they understand you very well, so they can give you the toy. If the dog starts growling back at me, there must be a disconnect, because it means the dog doesn't trust you anymore, and that it cannot share its toys with you anymore. So you need to look at that factor when the dog actually growls at you. There's an issue. There's an issue, my friend. Staring. The stare really means so much, but whenever your dog, it varies. Staring varies, because there's a dog which stares with you with those eyes and show. We're about to say that staring, I will combine it with having the waylight is when it rotates the eyeball and you see the white thing. That dog is probably stressed and staring at you. When it gives you long stare, oh my god, run for your life, because it's about to bite you. The dog is about to bite you. So you need to even observe without the dog looks at you. Especially last time on the previous video, if you would watch again, I talked about a wailing of tails, and especially what right to left really means. It loves you. And left to right, I mean, left to right, it means it's positive, and right to left, it means the dog is having a negative energy. In short, it can bite you at that moment. So you need to understand this body language. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically, those are the ones I feel that, I mean, because I talked of possessiveness with toys, and when it's possessive, it really needs to, it's actually saying that you're, it's not, doesn't like you anymore, or actually it's not trusting you anymore. So those are the few things I think I've observed with my dog. I've forgotten this one. I was about to forget this one. Hackling of the hairs. Hackling of the hair is whereby, those things that cute cats, or cute a cat wants to slap the hell out of you. Usually does in a certain way. Hackles, yeah. Same things applies to dogs, and it's usually done at the back, close to the tail. The dogs do the same thing, and when they do that, you see the ears. For me, because it's an African breed kind of dog, what I see is usually the ears are usually like this, very sharp. When it hackles, it means it's obtaining, or it's having a lot of energy to counterattack. That is the word. That is the word, yeah. The dog is almost counter-attacking you because of how it feels. It's feeling insecure with you, so it will counter-attack you when it loses trust. And people usually wonder, oh, what did I do for my own dog to bite me? I didn't deserve to be bitten by my own dog. It's actually having ignorance on observing your type of dog. You need to understand. I will keep on repeating. You need to understand the personality of your pet, or the personality of your pup. because these dogs or these animals have character, they have feelings, and they do understand things. And for me to observe that is actually, like I said, I've been the one who has brought up that pup. Huh? So that pup actually, for me to know that as soon as I leave, I would tell it I have gone. But the soonest I just come close to the gate, and you know where the kennel is, the kennel is quite far from our main gate. My dog barks, meaning what? The sense, like I said, they are unique beings. They are spiritual beings, to be honest, because my dog just knows my scent. And as soon as I get close to the gate, literally get close to the gate, that pup barks to the fullest. I have to go there next to the kennel and just communicate to my dog I'm back. Literally. I'm not joking, guys, literally. So when I say that they have personality and they have character, I know what I'm saying. It's true. Animals actually have characters. They're special beings. They might not be talking, or they might hear human language like gibberish, but they do have character that understands our language, especially the owner. So don't treat your dog or your cat like some just mere animal. That cat or that dog knows you pretty well as the owner, knows you very well as the owner. So you need to give some respect on the cat or the dog. So like I said, I'm so happy to have shared some few things I've observed, and you'll be seeing more of these. Like I said, you'll be seeing me of Tommy and I doing this. But today I've just decided to actually decide to tell you the few tips for you to check on while you're actually having good time with the pets. And I don't know what else to say unless you have any other question or what you've observed with your pet. You can share in the comment section. You can tell me if you're really enjoying the series of my puppy, we as we grow together. Because I'm so proud of it. It's growing so fast, very fast. And I'm so proud. It's going to be one of the toughest. I think my guardian angel is hearing my prayers, because I really want my dog to be one of the roughest dogs, as in tough. You can't trespass. That's what I want. I want it to be a security dog, kind of. So I'm petting it at the same time, security. So I want it to be like um, assertive, aggressive, and adorable at the same time, because it's a male dog. And yeah. Oh, and I said, guys, everybody who wants to work with me in terms of pet things, if you sell pet stuff, you can reach me on my email. If you do sell, especially specifically dog things, we can work together. And that's what's up, guys. I hope you really enjoyed. I'm looking forward to tell you more about dogs as I continue learning the character of my pup and my pet. Because another thing I noticed, Tommy, when it comes to food, doesn't like somebody closer to it. If it's domineering, it is very dominant in terms of food. It doesn't like sharing. Like, you can't, even myself, I can go close to the dog while feeding the bones. It guides the bone to the fullest with all its being. So that's what I'm saying. When you take your time with your pet, you'll understand these animals are special. These animals have some characters. These animals are just special beings. Don't just treat your dog just like some animal. And no, they have very good characters and adorable to observe and to notice, or to, yeah, that's what's up. So I gotta love you and leave you, and I appreciate for your time. Continue supporting me. I don't take it for granted. And we will do more of this. We'll do more of this. You'll see me more of this. Me telling you more about Tommy, because Tommy is one adorable dog I love so much. And yeah, so what I would say, thank you so much for your support. Continue supporting me. I don't take it for granted. We need to hit to 2,000 subscribers. So far we're at 1373. I don't take any of you for granted, so please continue supporting. Tell a friend to subscribe to my channel, and watch as much as you can. You can just open all the playlists that you feel that you would love to support. And till next time, I think yesterday we saw Tommy, so today I just want to say have a lovely evening, and be a good pup person, or be a good take care of your pet, take care of your dog, and it will take care of you. Yeah, that's what I can say. Till next time, God bless you. I love you so much, guys. Mwah, mwah. It's Deuces for now. I need to go and feed Tommy. Tommy is sleeping. So yeah, see ya, guys. Mwah.